What is good, Ninja? OJ over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to the PE Nintendo Switch and gaming news video. Today, we've got some great information for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Terra Battle 2 launches on September 21st for iOS, PC, and Android devices. Mistwalker has announced. Now, if you want to get in, and if you want to get into the pre-registration campaign, you can do so. The event will be going down on early August and end on September 20th at 12 JST. There's also a brand new trailer, but the reason why I want to talk about this is, once again, Hironobu Sakaguchi, the creator of Final Fantasy, the guy who is a legend in this industry. He also created Blue Dragon, and he also created Lost Odyssey. That's a pretty good trio of RPGs, with Lost Odyssey being one that a lot of people still need to play. Lost Odyssey is a fantastic RPG, and really this video isn't going to be talking about Terra Battle 2 too much, and hopefully I said that in the title. As far as Terra Battle 2 will be launching on September 21st, and Hironobu Sakaguchi needs to be saved. I think this is ridiculous, and I've talked about this before, but I've had thousands of new subscribers since the last time I talked about this game. Hironobu Sakaguchi is the creator of Final Fantasy. He is the creator of Blue Dragon, which ended up getting, I think, like a TV series. I'm not sure if it's still on or anything, but that got a TV series, so there was definitely some popularity with the franchise. Blue Dragon, it's not my favorite of his games, but still, I don't think it's a horrible game. And he was trying to do something very unique and innovative when it came to the Xbox 360 when that system first launched. But anyway, Lost Odyssey, I think, was more of a perfection to what Hironobu Sakaguchi can do in this industry if he's given the same amount of money and time that some of these other developers are given. When it comes to Japanese RPGs, he can create something that's just clearly better than what most people can do. And the fact that he is reduced to card battling, smartphone, and Android iOS games is appalling. That this industry is essentially blackballing him at this point. At least that's what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing people go up to him. I'm not seeing any rumors or any type of things going down with any of these companies, whether it's Nintendo, whether it's Microsoft, Sony, any of these other third-party companies in Japan. Nobody is approaching this man. Now, maybe there's something in the works, maybe, but it doesn't seem like it. Sakaguchi seems to me like a very stand-up guy. Like, if something was going down, he'd let us know, or at least there'd be some type of excitement. Why are they doing this? He's getting like Kaepernicked in the in like the video game industry. Nobody is going to him and hiring his studio to make some real games so he doesn't have to do this smartphone stuff. I mean, this is ridiculous. This guy created Final Fantasy, and he's not washed up. He can still make great games. Lost Odyssey wasn't too long ago, and now you have this smartphone thing that he's doing, which has some great animation. Terra Battle 2, the trailer looks cool, but this is not Hironobu Sakaguchi. This is not Mistwalker. So I'm hoping people stop like with this stupidity when it comes to Mistwalker. They can create great games. Heck, I didn't even mention The Last Story. The Last Story was a great game as well. It was very good. It was just on kind of underpowered hardware with the Wii, but at the same time, they did a lot with that little system. It did look okay, or it looked better than a lot of other games out there for the Wii, especially for what it was trying to do with the graphics, the realistic style of it, with the anime. So I mean, to me, like, he's created two gems in the past decade, and people are still kind of blackballing him as far as him making new games. There should definitely be a Last Story 2. There should definitely be a Lost Odyssey 2, or a new game in the same vein. I think there just needs to be something. So let me know what you guys think about Terra Battle 2 in addition to Mistwalker, Hironobu Sakaguchi. What's going on? Do you feel somebody's going to contract him and his studio to make a new game in the future? Let me know your thoughts. Alright, and moving on to the next article here. A Hat in Time developer now has access to Nintendo Switch dev kits, but a release is not confirmed for the system. So Gears for Breakfast indicated back in May that they've been having trouble getting a Nintendo Switch development kit, alright? And they make the game A Hat in Time, which is a 3D platformer that borrows elements from Super Mario and Banjo-Kazooie and all of that. So yeah, obviously they're big Nintendo fans. However, the situation as far as them getting a dev kit has been frustrating, which they haven't been able to get into contact with Nintendo. Now, the good news is that they do have a dev kit at this point. However, they can't confirm that they're going to be using it anytime soon for A Hat in Time. So here is what Gears for Breakfast had to say on the matter. Quote, "Hey everyone, thank you so much for your continued support for A Hat in Time. A while ago, we asked our fans to make sure to let everyone know how much you care for the game, and you really have. Humble and Gears now have access to Nintendo Switch dev kits. Unfortunately, we won't have time to touch the dev kits for a while now that we're so close to release October 5th. Additionally, we'd like to remind everyone that there are no plans for additional releases until we make any kind of official announcement." So basically what they're saying is that, hey guys, don't sit there and say that we're going to be working on something. We still need to wait for an announcement. We have our kits, but we're really close. We need to hunker down and make sure that we get this game launched, I think, on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. I'm not really sure as far as their platforms or if it's already on PC or whatever the case is. But I will say this. They know that this game isn't going to sell on PS4 and Xbox One. They all know this. We all know this, that this game is not going to sell. We've seen multiple indie developers pretty much say, yeah, the PS4, Xbox One versions are pretty much being outsold by the Nintendo Switch versions, the Wonder Boy, I think Foma, and other games. And Nintendo Switch has an install base very small compared to PS4 and Xbox One cumulatively. So yeah, this game is probably going to sell the most on Nintendo hardware, and they know that. But they need to hunker down and make sure the game is ready for a release so they can get their sales. They've been working on this game for a while. They need to make some money too, and PS4 and Xbox One, obviously they have a base there. You've had dev kits for a while. But yeah, I would say that this game is probably going to come over to Nintendo Switch at some point, maybe 2018. They're going to have to just finish up what they're doing and then get it over there. But trust me, they're going to announce plans for a Nintendo Switch version. It's just that the timing, how they weren't able to get dev kits and all that. But hey, I mean, they expressed a lot of interest in PS4 and Xbox One when it comes to releasing, so I'm not sure what went on there, but either way, eventually this game will come. It's just a matter of when and not if. So you guys excited for A Hat in Time on all platforms or the Nintendo Switch? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the last article here, we've got some amazing news when it comes to the Super Nintendo Classic and the NES Classic Edition. So apparently, Nintendo has released a brand new press release saying that the Super Nintendo Classic will ship into 2018 and the NES Classic Edition will return to stores in all regions. This is exciting news, guys. So Nintendo has just announced, due to incredible demand for the system, the Super Nintendo Classic Edition will ship into 2018 instead of ending shipments this year, which was originally announced. So let's get into this PR release. Due to incredible demand for the upcoming Super Nintendo Entertainment System Super NES Classic Edition system, Nintendo plans to ship the retro-inspired production into 2018. Originally, shipments were announced to cease at the end of this calendar year. In addition, more units of the Super NES Classic Edition will ship on September 29th, launch day in the US, than were shipped of the NES Classic Edition all last year. So think about that just for a second, guys. They're shipping more units on launch day of the Super Nintendo Classic than the complete total of NES Classic Edition for pretty much the whole year. Okay, that is very big. That's very big. There are far more Super Nintendo Classics out there than the NES Classics pretty much on the day one, or pretty much the same amounts. I mean, this is crazy. But anyway, let's continue with the press release. With subsequent shipments arriving in stores regularly, fans have shown their unbridled enthusiasm for these Classic Edition systems, so Nintendo is working to put many more of them on store shelves. The Super Nintendo Classic Edition system features 21 legendary Super NES games such as Super Mario World, The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, and Super Metroid. Launching on September 29th at a suggested retail price of only $79.99, Super NES Classic Edition plugs directly into your TV using a provided HDMI cable and comes with 2 wired controllers. For more information about Super Nintendo Classic Edition, visit Nintendo.com. Next summer, Nintendo will also bring back the Nintendo Entertainment System NES Classic Edition systems with new shipments. More information about the timing of the return of the NES Classic Edition will be announced in the future. So Nintendo has definitely listened to the fans when it comes to this one, and I'm so happy I didn't overpay for a stupid Nintendo Classic, because they're bringing them back. And there's a lot of people out there that were paying $300 or $400 or however much for this thing, and you know what? They're bringing it back. It's always good to wait, and I always had an idea thinking that, hey, maybe Nintendo will bring these back because this is a lucrative business. And maybe they even raised the price a little bit. I think Nintendo might be sneaky and might raise the price to, I think it was $60. So maybe they raised the price to $69.99 for the NES Classic. That would be funny if they did. People might rage at that, but still go out there and buy it. But yeah, man, like this is actually really cool, and I'm pretty sure I'll pick one up. And I already have 2 reserved. I will be giving away a Super Nintendo Classic on my channel once we hit 40,000 subscribers, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this. The Super Nintendo Classic is what I'm looking forward to the most because it's my childhood, because I grew up with it and it was amazing, and there's so many cool games on there and I can't wait to play it. But I had a lot of Nintendo YouTubers and people on Twitter telling me that it's the same situation as the NES Classic as far as what Nintendo's doing, that people can't find one. And I told those people, and those people know who they are, I said, why don't you wait until we actually get some more information? Wait till it actually launches. Wait till we actually see what's going on instead of jumping the gun. Instead of jumping the gun and already making statements out there because you're upset because you didn't get a pre-order, let's wait and see. Nintendo's already stated that they're going to have more units out there, and now we have this. They're saying, like in the press release, that they're going to have more units on day 1 than they shipped all of 2016. That is insane. There's going to be a lot of units out there. Chances are, if you go there on launch day and you go get in line, or if you just go to a store that maybe like Walmart or something, chances are they're going to have them right there for you to pick up on day 1, because there's going to be a lot of them out there. There's probably going to be over 300,000 units plus of them out there, because I think that's what Reggie Fils-Aimé said that the NES Classic Edition sold as far as all of 2016 was over 300,000 units. So they're going to have that. That's pretty much the shipment that America got or Japan got of the Nintendo Switch. So there's going to be a lot of them out there on day 1. There's going to be a ton of units out there. So I'm looking forward to this, man. I'm looking forward to everyone being able to get one. I'm looking forward to streaming games for you guys because it's through HDMI and they do it in a way to where it's easy. Doing the PC streaming and all that with retro games is not necessarily my favorite thing. So the fact that I can have a box and I can hook it up to my Elgato capture card and stream through that way is awesome. Can't wait to get into some of these RPGs with you guys, especially like Secret of Mana. You know, we're not getting the Secret of Mana, the remake, but we are getting this Secret of Mana on here. In addition to a bunch of other great RPGs, Super Mario RPG is going to be a fun game to stream as well. So I'm looking forward to this, man. This is going to be really cool. So let me know what you guys think about the Super Nintendo Classic getting more shipments in addition to the NES Classic Edition making a comeback. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon page. Pledge any tier. Be entered to win some awesome prizes each month. In addition to that, we have Discord voice chat and $10 prize eShop tournaments for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Splatoon 2, and more. So support PE Live and PE Arena right here on PlayerEssence. Also, make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest news, reviews, discussions, and more. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you then just for the next video. Peace.